So to talk about kids is to really expose how fucked up our society is. Like logically, your kids are actually they're representations of you and how you conduct yourself and how you treat yourself, right? At least when they're younger, right? And you can say, "Oh, well, it's television. This no, that's your lack of effort. That's what's showing through right now. That's your lack of effort." And I mean, shit. I was gonna say, do I blame y'all? And I was gonna say no, but I do fucking blame y'all. But because that shit is fucking stupid. Like your kids, you want to know who over at the other parent house, but you ain't never check who's at the school, what the fucking the curriculum is, why they're teaching this to your children. You don't care about that, huh? Fuck it. With like. Your mind is your greatest asset. We know this as human beings. And you serve that bitch up to a system that you say oppresses you. If there has ever been a definition of fucking surrender, I just, okay. Maybe I'm the lost one. Maybe I'm the one that doesn't understand. My thought process is teach kids interpersonal skills. Teach kids problem-solving skills, practical problem-solving skills. Teach kids trade. Teach them how to do things, how to create. But we don't want creators. We want workers. We want employees because that's how the fucking capitalist system works. Because if we all created something that worked together, we wouldn't be first to try to capitalize on somebody else. We'd be capitalizing on our own ability. And that includes our ability to work with other people, right? That would be truth of the definition. But we don't understand. Anyway, going back to the kids. Our children are our thermometer, so to speak. And if we say our kids are wild and crazy, guess what the fuck the adults are? Wild and crazy, right? And it boggles my mind how inhumane people remain towards their own children. Because, once again, anything that's acceptable from you is acceptable to you. You hit your kid because they throw a fit in the store because they can't have something. But if you throw a fit, is it okay if somebody hits you? Huh? Nah, because I'm grown. What the fuck does that mean? They're not human? It's more acceptable for a man to hit a child than to hit a woman. What? If a child does something wrong, you can hit them. If a child disrespects you, you can hit them. Nowhere else is that acceptable. We even complain about that from the police. And sometimes people doing stuff wrong. Sometimes. But the kids, you can brutalize. There's nothing wrong with that paradigm. And for y'all to think there's nothing wrong, I guess, I mean, I don't fuck with y'all. Not my kind. We're doing things that make sense, that are conducive to life. If I train you like that, because that's the same way you train animals, right? Same way you train animals, you want to train your kids. And you say, they wow, mother. Never mind. Stop. Chill. Relax. Cool. Bet. The wisdom that is needed to raise children is not even fucking desired. I can't even say. I mean, you can't even say people don't. They don't. They don't even fucking want it to survive the day. To work our entire lives, even if you're working for yourself, to work your entire life to at the end of your life retire and do what? They said, well, we got to sightsee, we got to travel. Okay, right. And that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Where are your relationships? Because one of the things my grandfather told me, he said, Daniel, remember this: you're once a man and twice a child. A lot of these older people right now regret not building those relationships when they were younger, when they had an opportunity to, with their children, because now they need their children, because sometimes they're incapable of doing things and they don't have those connections. Sometimes the kids even resent them. Is that a place you want to be? Because when you're doing things to people, you're not considering how they feel and how they're thinking about it. Don't be surprised when somebody offers you that same type of treatment. You can't be a victim. You've done this. You brought this on yourself. And because you don't understand it, you feel like it's somebody else's responsibility. It's not. It's not. You got to change the way that you're doing shit. You got to change your paradigms. You got to line up with your truth. Because if you don't line up with your truth, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, man. I don't know what else to. What convinces you to live in a way that's contradictory to your fucking nature? What convinced you of that? A lot of it came from, crazy enough, your parents. But they doing the best that they can because they love you. They're teaching you what they were taught, right? They're doing the best they could with the understanding of information that they had. So we got a better understanding right now. We got to fucking do better. You can't get mad if your kid is impulsive if you put in a fucking food stamp card in an $800 purse. Or you got $200 pair of Jordans on and your ass riding a bus. The fuck, nigga? Stop it. Not to say that money is everything, because it's not. But at the same time, your logic has to be in line. You can't force priorities on somebody else that you can't live up to, right? That even goes for the kids. You want the kids to have better coping skills and to behave more rationally and logically than adults do. Is that fair? Is that really fair? Is that what y'all telling me is the proper and right way to do things? Is that what y'all telling me, humans? Is that what the fuck y'all telling me? And for those of you that defend it, okay. I mean, I guess. But when the shit come back on you, once again, you ain't got no shoulders to cry on. Because at this point, you know what you're doing. All the cycles that we want to be broken that are against us, we have to break ourselves from using them against others. That's the first thing we got to do. Because the cycle has to stop somewhere. And you depending on them to stop it on their end, but you are unwilling to stop it on your end, and you have complete control over your end. You don't have no control over what nobody else does. You have no control over what anybody else does, but you have complete control over what you do and how you create here. If I don't like what I'm creating, and if I'm in connection with you, I will change my connection with you. But that's it. That's my rant on kids, for real, for real. Because I taking everything, leaving nothing, and expecting the best. See where your truth lines up with who you are. And if you don't like that shit, change it. But you got to truly see. Growth is a continual process. When people say they're grown, I know they're ignorant. Because we're all grown, right? We should be. At least we should be. We have the capacity to grow. Once you stop trying to fit in, you find your place. Because what are you trying to fit into? Moving with the I am. I am. Come on now. Endless possibilities. I am endless possibilities. That's a fact. As are you. We all are. We just got to connect. We got to work together. We got to understand what we're doing. We got to move with purpose.